Good morning, YouTube. This is Richard Kittlestad. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to go over the application on the iPad called Scribd, Scribd. This is a great application for you to start collecting your own sheet music. I've been doing this for about 2 years and have collected probably over 1,500 scores. And as many of you know, I share my sheet music. I would not have this immense collection of music if it wasn't for Scribd. Now, I'm going to kind of go into another application called Fourscore, which is going to work very well with Scribd. So I recommend those who haven't seen the Fourscore videos that I have done to go ahead and check those out as well. Anyways, let's get started. Scribd is the application on my iPad here at the bottom middle of the screen. Let's open it up. We'll give it a second to load. So this is the front page you see when you open the application. The top right, there's a search bar. To the left, you have other options. And quite frankly, I don't really use anything but the search bar. So first, let's give you an example of how to search sheet music. Let's search it by the author to begin with. Let's say Billy Joel. He's my favorite, so let's do Billy Joel. Now, a lot of things will come up. There could be books, there could be documents people wrote on him, but there also could be albums of music or sheet music that people have posted. So as you see on the top left here, this is under books. Now let's scroll down. You want to go to the documents section here, and then scroll down to here and see 23,000 more documents, or whatever the number is. Just see the more documents. So with that being said, you can see there's already some documents here with sheet music. So let's look at this. How about She's Always a Woman? Say you wanted that music. This is for viewing. So this is a publicly shared source. Let's go ahead and open this up. Once again, I did not pay for membership or anything. This just comes with part of the iPad application, which is free to view. So I thought, wow, this would be great if I could collect this. How could I do this? So this is what I thought. The iPad has a capture screen if you hold the middle button down and the top right button down at the same time. So what we're going to do is take a snapshot of this piece. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the blue screen pops up when it's to the end of the document. And that's the 5th page. Let's go back. All right, now we're going to go open up that application called Fourscore, and we'll come right back to this application. Give this application just a minute to open because it takes a second to load. So that application Scribd is great for collecting individual songs, but also I'm going to show you how you can collect albums and more specific songs. So let's go to the top right. As you have seen in other videos, you go to Darkroom and click the top right tab, and your screenshots are in your library. So the 5 screenshots you took, you're going to put in the same order that you took them. With that, you're going to click Save as Billy Joel. She's always. And there you go. You have your own document in a PDF form that you can save, share, email, do anything you want with. Now, let's go back to Scribd. We're going to go back to the document section. If you notice, some have different amounts of pages. This has 5 pages. Well, this has 5 pages, but it's a different song. But some have a lot of pages, like 78 pages here. These are albums most of the time. So what I have done, I'll open them up. And now we can go through the whole digital booklet and collect the entire songbook. This has already been done, and you can access the files that I've done this with on Dropbox. So let's do something new. Let's say we wanted a One Republic song. How's that sound? One Republic. This is a more popular band, and usually songs that are harder to find. Now we're still in a document, so that's good. Alright, so here's some sheet music here. There's not really much until you get to here, right? So what you would need to do is search One Republic plus, say, let's say Feel Again, which is a pretty popular song they do. Good. So now we have, as you can see, there's a couple versions of Feel Again on the left. Now, you would do the same thing, take snapshots, transfer it over to Fourscore. Now, if you can't find a specific song, sometimes leave out the composer and just search the title with sheet music, or sometimes just search sheet music. Now, watch this. If you do, let's say, Counting Stars, I'm just going to pull this up here real quick. Okay, so this is One Republic's Counting Stars. Now let me find the version that I'm familiar with. Okay, right here. This version here is the one that I tend to share because it's probably the best written one. But it's done by a certain person, a certain user, and it's Fabrizio Zanetti. So what I do is search this guy, Zanetti. Now this could be useless, but let's see. Let's go back to here and search him again. Let's do one more search. Well, that was kind of useless, but many times people do this just like I do. Whatever sheet music they're uploading, they'll do a bunch of them. So if you search the people who have posted sheet music, just their name, usually all their posts come up. Let's see if I can try an example of that again. Let's go to Bruno Mars. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so we have some sheet music here. This is It Will Rain. Okay. And this is posted by Chris Dunstan. Let's search his name. Okay, so here you go. Here is some more sheet music that he has posted, as you can see, by Chris Dunstan. So this is a very good way of finding all kinds of sheet music that you could ever want. The older versions of songs, let's say, if it's a long title, let's say, Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans? That's a famous jazz song. So, New Orleans. Most of the time, it wouldn't recognize a long title like that. So, I randomly put the words in and see what happens. Ah, and look, there comes a couple of versions of the song that we were looking for. So just putting a couple keywords of the title or the author will actually help. So let me go ahead and save this, since I was looking for it. And it was only one page. So that's how you would find it. Now, another thing, let's say you can't find a song. Let's say Electric Chapel by a Lady Gaga. Let me search Lady Gaga too. Well, off the first thing you see is there's really nothing available. There's no sheet music, so that's kind of a bummer. What are we going to do? Well, don't give up. Here's what we do. Search Lady Gaga album and see what comes up. Because many times the keyword won't be there, but the song will be located in a book that the album came out in. So I might take a second to find this, because this was called the Born This Way album. So let's search that. And I know they have it because I've searched it before. So obviously this is the original song on the left, but the bigger booklets, let's say this one right here, this might not be it, but it could be. Let's see. Takes a second to load since it is a larger document. Give it a second. This should have all the songs in the album of Born This Way. Alright, so this is the contents here, and there's Electric Chapel, and look at this. This is sheet music here. So now you would obviously go to somewhere about here, so drag this over here. And there's Electric Chapel. So just because the song isn't available by its title doesn't mean it won't be available in the album it was published with. So that's another tip that could show you how to get even more sheet music. The same works for Paramore. Let's see, Paramore, Ain't It Fun? I searched forever for this song, and as you can see, there's nothing here except a horn arrangement, but I'm a piano player, so I don't want to read four lines. So I was looking at this album here. This is 104 pages. And this has everything you need. Ain't It Fun? This has Still Into You on the bottom. All their new popular songs are on here. So as you can see, that it is sheet music as well. So this is really cool stuff. Anyways, that's about it for the iPad and this application. There's once again, it's a free application. This is a publicly shared source. So I never try to sell this music because obviously it's not mine. That'd be super illegal. But there's nothing wrong with sharing it. So that's what I like to do. If you need sheet music and didn't want to go through this, you can email me as it says below in the description. But anyways, I hope this helps you collect sheet music and start your recording your collection. I hope you guys do what I do so that we can share music with the world. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this, please share and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. I also have plenty of piano covers that I do almost every day, so please stay subscribed for updates and new things happening with what I'm doing. Once again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.